Hello, what is up? So, I had a bit of trouble, so I've literally got the game free from a Dodo Repacks, but I had a bit of trouble when I first loaded it up, actually applying FSR 4, which was nothing to do with the free copy I've obtained, because I'm not paying £60 for this. What I've played of it so far, it's literally what I thought. The gameplay is absolutely terrible. It reminds me of Redfall with the AI. It really is dumb. It's so fucking stupid, the AI. Uh, I've got some footage of what the combat's like, and it is brainless. But yeah, so when I first loaded this up, it looked pretty bad, the visuals, because FSR4 wasn't applying at all. And there's a lot of fizzle on his facial hair. So I needed to just restart the game. Um, I had to apply I had to use DLSS Swapper to update the FSR file to 3.1.3 because that's what I'm finding I'm having to do in some games. As for performance, that was actually better than I expected. Uh, it was a lot better than I expected, but then I'm playing at ultra wide, so I would have thought because I'm getting like around 60 FPS, but then I'm getting dips to 50 FPS. So if you want to play this at 4K on the 9070 XT, I think it's going to be a rough experience, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, so even though it's better than I expected, I don't think I think it should be running better. Uh, I've had some slight frame drops. You'll see in the video that I've literally it's not been terrible in terms of how it performs, to be honest. It's just the gameplay for me is very average, I'd say, and very. Again, I wouldn't pay £60 for this game because for me, it's like a 20 quid game, if I'm being honest. The best thing about it is these cutscenes. That's the only thing that I thought, well, maybe the story might be decent, but in terms of the gameplay, it is bad. It very bad that when you're shooting these enemies, they are fucked. It is laughable that they are actually stupid. They are so bloody stupid. Uh, so what I'm doing here is just updating the file with DLSS Swapper. So yeah, some because FSR4 just wouldn't become active. So this is what you got to do: update the file because developers, I mean, for some reason they don't update the file. But once you do this, you update the file to 3.1.3, it becomes active. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised that these developers didn't update the file, to be honest. I mean, majority of them do, but obviously this, see now it's come up available, and then it will just come up active once I press Alt and R, once I open the adrenaline software. So what I'll do, I'll probably just leave you to watch all the gameplay and all that for a bit, and then I'll come back in and talk about the combat once we get to the combat scenes. But yeah, I mean, the visuals are a mixed bag because the cutscenes look good mostly, but then you're getting a lot of weird artifacts and stuff at times. I don't know. It for me, it's heavily relying on the probably the story and the cutscenes, but then I'm not even sure the story is going to be that great so far. Uh, Whatever. I mean, yeah. So you can. I mean, the other thing as well, it put me on frame generation straight away. It put me on performance. So it's like they're thinking, you should be using frame generation. But it does seem badly optimized, to be honest, when you considering the 9070 XT should be doing better with a FSR4 quality. Ultra wide should be doing a lot better. And the other thing was HDR looked so dark, so I literally use that usually all the time, HDR, but it looked too dark, so I had to turn that off. So that wound me up as well. Anyway, enjoy that, and I'll come back in when all the shooting starts.
Proceeding on foot from here. Let's go. Move up. Keep tight. Status. Storm's giving us hell.
Do you have a visual?
Not yet.
Keep moving then.
Covered. Approaching target location. Get down.
What kind of fucking place is this?
Satellite gives us a 10-minute window.
I can't get a visual.
Send in Diaz.
Copy that. Diaz! Showtime!
Yes, sir. Wind speed's over 60 miles per hour out there. Sure your frisbee's gonna work in that storm?
Wings up.
Breach successful. What do you see? Entrance chamber. It's intact. Heading down some stairs. Keep going. Multiple routes available. Getting interference.
Yo, Sam! Sam!
Jake?
Yeah, man.
Damn, man. You made it.
Yeah. Sorry that, it's been a... Well, I'm here.
Man, come in. Come in. Oh, boy, you are dusty as hell. What'd you walk here from the coast?
Nah, just the bus depot.
Well, we definitely need to get you cleaned up. Spare rooms in the back here.
I'll bet.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you, man.
You want something to drink?
Yeah, some, water would be great.
I got you. Can't believe after all this time, I'm sharing a roof with Sergeant Commander Jacob Diaz. Hey, easy. You all right?
Yeah, man. I'm fine.
Here. The seat's a killer.
Thanks. Oh, that's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. Thank you.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah,
Thought they gave you the all clear.
they did. But I don't know. My memory's still a bit blurry.
Damn, Jake.
I remember you, Seb. It's my time in the service that's still a blur.
All right, well, if you're sure you're okay, then I got you this, as promised.
Hey, you really came through, man. I appreciate this.
They don't hand these out to just anyone, so I need to know you're really okay.
I won't let you down, Seb.
All right.
Hey, I'm excited we get to work together.
Hey, that ain't all. Finally get rid of that old cell phone of yours. This is your new Silver Corp approved lens. Should automatically transfer your data from your old cell phone.
Now, this is cool.
All right, come on. Can't be late for your first day, Mr. Security Man.
What, right now?
Right now. Welcome to Red Rock.
Man, is it always this hot?
You'll get used to it. Sorta. Not really.
You're the light, you're the spell. Come on up, let's be it, do it, celebrate it. Silver eyes. Take a ride, light the sky, make it burn. Let's be it, do it, celebrate it. Silver eyes. It's just a magic, magic. It's just a magic, magic. It's just a magic, magic.
That's the Ultra Terminal up ahead. Goes directly to the factory.
Listen, man, I appreciate you letting me crash and getting me into Silvercorp.
Dude, I was stoked to hear from you. Can't believe after all this time our folks are still neighbors.
Everything changes, but nothing changes.
Last time I saw you was when you went off to join the military.
Feels like last century. So you like it here with these walking speed cameras?
Oh, the cop bots? I mean, sure, why not? Machines do everything else for us. Plus, they're made by Silva.
You say that like it's a good thing.
Everything the guy touches turns to gold. He's the reason I came here. I've been a fan of his since he sent his mom into space.
You know, you sound like a recruitment poster.
Look, it worked out for you. I got you this job. Excited for your first day?
Gonna be different from the military.
Hey, it's not all bad. They won't have you eating rations out of a tube. We're the lucky ones. The robots didn't take our jobs. Yet. So this is the sparkling new Ultra Terminal.
And they say Red Rock City's stuck in the past. You catch this thing daily?
I told you, they ain't giving me a silver car. Yeah?
Well, it sure beats the bus I copped to Red Rock.
Yeah, they're way faster too. gotta head to exterior testing. Access card gets you through. Orientation usually starts from over there.
Good looking out, man.
You got this.
Affirmative. I'm waiting for him on the other side. Jacob Diaz.
Reporting for duty. Just got to town this morning.
I'm Carrie Rigby, head of security.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
And you're late.
Well, I got here as soon
Save
as...
it. Let's get you started.
Copy that.
You drive. Destination PIN will show up in your lens. We're headed to the security office.
Understood, Miss Rigby.
I go by Rigby. Your duties will be fairly broad. You'll be required to follow orders. You never used the lens before? The map shows the way. Park here. We've arrived. We need to get to the security office. Return to this buggy immediately. Welcome to Silva Corporation's Central Security Hub. And that is your office.
Wow. You literally have eyes in the sky, huh?
Mr. Silva spares no expense for security.
Yeah, I can see that.
Your uniform. And your sidearm. That weapon links to your lens through retinal connection. I trust you know how to handle one.
Sure.
Let's get you set up. This is your console, but our facilities manager has reported abnormal behavior in some of our security bots. Take a buggy and collect them from the inner perimeter gate. Your lens will navigate you.
Good morning, Jacob Diaz. This is Lens Media. Personalized to you, based on you. Weather at your current location is sunny with a high of 130. Sunscreen is advised. Chances of a sandstorm are moderate.
Hey, over here!
You're the facilities manager?
Yeah, man. That's me. Head to the pin in your lens. Some weird shit going on today.
Call Rigby? I've got Seb. We're on our way.
These rogue bots aren't responding to instructions, so they need to be deactivated immediately. Use the gun you were just issued.
Not a problem.
Let me know when it's done.
The robots, I thought they were going to actually shoot me when I got near them, but it was like a very pathetic attempt at trying to kill me. I expected these robots to be lethal, so that wasn't impressive at all. The shooting just feels bad. I mean, I'm a really big shooter. I play a lot of shooting games, and it just feels like there's no impact with the guns. I mean, look, it's just it's not even doing nothing. Like it's and that is what you see with the enemies. Like even the humans, they're just so fucking stupid. I mean, I thought this was meant to be like state-of-the-art technology, AI, robots and all that, and I wasn't even sure. It didn't tell me really what to do. I mean, I don't know what the point of these were, so I just shot them, and so I just had a look around. I shot this last one here. And again, the shooting feels shit to me, totally bad. I'll definitely. I mean, for me, I'll wait for a sale if you're curious about it, or just pirate it like I've done, and if you're on the PC. But I'd probably say it's like a £15 to £20 game so far. It's really not. It's not impressed me at all. It's just the only thing I can think is the cutscenes. Like visuals look alright at times. I mean, that buggy looks pretty nice, but I mean, driving about feels alright, just about. But then I'm getting dips, and so the thing is, I don't even know if these developers are in it for the long haul, or are they going to improve it? That's the thing. So I'm not convinced. I don't know. But I mean, if it's the other thing is it is a short game, so if it's only like an 8-hour experience mostly, I don't see the point. It's definitely a game I'd probably just, if I didn't have it already, I'd literally wait for a sale, because I just feel all you're going to get is disappointment if you buy it for £60 or whatever.
Good hanging. Thanks, man.
Anyway, there is another shooting scene coming up, so I'll just leave you to enjoy this fantastic game, and I'll jump back in when the time is relevant.
Call Rigby.
What you got for me?
Seems like someone's removed an asset from the labs.
Use the CCTV. Find the relevant camera and identify the subject. I'm on my way.
I see him. He's on the move. He's got a backpack.
Could be an innocent mistake. Keep an eye on him and see where he's going.
He's now at the main hallway.
Make sure you switch cameras to stay on him.
Looks like he's making a call. Can we intercept it?
Unfortunately, lens encryption is virtually unbreakable, and these cameras don't have audio recording capabilities. Keep close on him. We need to monitor even the smallest of movements.
He's turned into the south corridor.
We need the room.
Yes, Rigby. Let's go. Yo, come on. Leave it until...
Okay, what do you got for me?
RFID alert. Employee Matthew Conti, robotics.
Looks like a piece of the latest PCB tech.
That's a Mindseye.
What?
I'm guessing your neural and cognitive memory sites have been impacted, yes?
Jacob, this is Lars Okada, our Chief Technology Officer.
Please, Lars is fine too.
What do you know about my implant?
He's clocking out, quick. We need to put a tail on him.
Okay. I recommend an XCS stealth drone. Between range and speed, it will be more than adequate. Your implant is a very rare specimen. What Americans refer to as a collector's item. Built by the late Hunter Morrison for the Silver Corporation.
Morrison?
Boys, Conti's getting away.
I'm sorry. Okay, let me give you flying clearance. There. You're good to go.
He's probably wary of being followed, so use common sense. Get too close and he'll spot you. But if you're high or too far back, we'll lose the tracker signal.
I think I can manage.
According to our records, Conti lives on the other side of town. He's not going home.
The probability of him going to meet a mysterious buyer just increased exponentially.
Except that this is one of the many roads around the city. He really could be going anywhere.
Excellent flying, Jacob. Maintain that distance.
There's another rogue bot down there by the side of the road.
Looks like it's out for a stroll.
Let's not lose the target.
Use the zoom function on the camera to check the vehicle identifier. That's it. Get closer, hold steady.
No ID. Tag's busted.
Or this guy doesn't want to get caught.
An item such as this would certainly command a high price on the open market.
There are multiple parties out there who are highly motivated to get their hands on our tech. Retain visual contact at all times and we'll find out the truth.
What is even out here? Looks like a whole lot of desert.
That's because it is. Miles and miles of it. But it's peppered with old factories, disused mines, the occasional warehouse, and believe it or not, some people even live out here.
Seems like a nice place not to be bothered by anyone.
There's another one of our robots at that gas station.
Maybe it's looking for some car parts to make friends with. What's the range on this drone?
The Raven XCS has a range of over 1,000 miles, so we're safe anywhere in the whole western part of the continent.
So as long as he keeps driving, I can keep flying.
This could be like taking a vacation without leaving work.
All right, you two. Before you start mixing yourself margaritas.
He's slowing down.
This is the track to Red Rock Plains. Used to be a paper factory back in the day, when people still used that stuff.
Why would they make paper here? It must be hundreds of miles from the nearest forest.
Red Rock has an extremely beneficial corporate tax structure which attracted all kinds of companies.
I take it he's not here for the wildlife.
Seems more probable he's come to a perfect place to get away from prying eyes.
I wonder if he's meeting someone. Don't see any other cars. This is is the old factory he's coming to now.
Is he stopping or just passing by?
Looks like he's alone, for now. Try not to drift. Keep watching. Don't let him spot you.
He's out of the car and on foot. Looks like he's going into that building. He's stashing the tech.
It's a drop-off.
Should I stay on Conti?
We'll deal with him later. Stay with the PCB. I want to see who comes looking for it.
Up there, on the roof. I'll mark it on your lens. It'll give us the best visibility.
Now we just wait and see who comes for the package. If there's any activity, the drone will ping me. Otherwise, you're done for the day. Good job, DS. Okada, always a pleasure.
Hey, Lars? What else can you tell me about this Morrison?
Well, Hunter Morrison was a visionary. His research into AI is the foundation for Silvercorp's proprietary technology. See, he developed a series of prototypes meant to fuse an organic host with AI.
Okay.
No examples of these prototypes have been seen until now. The real question is, how do you have it?
It was part of my gig with the military. Where can I find Morrison?
That is the million-kroner question. Morrison left Silvercorp some years ago. No one has heard from him since. Yes. Okay, I'll be right up. Wow. A Morrison original. You should be part of his collection in his office.
Wait, he has an office?
Yes.
Here?
Yes. Mr. Silver refused to let anyone touch it. It's exactly as he left it the day he disappeared.
Navigate to Morrison's office? Call Seb?
Yo!
Can you meet me outside Hunter Morrison's office?
Why?
Just meet me there. Please.
Jake? Is there something you're not telling me here?
I just found out that Morrison was the one who built my implant. I want to take a look around. That's all.
Dude, this sounds like anti-security guard shit if you ask me. Why are you bringing me into it?
Seb, if I use my own card, Rigby will know. You can just say you were fixing something in there. Please?
I don't know. Where are you? I can't stay here long. Hurry up!
Seb!
The implant. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me?
She's doing very well. Thanks for asking.
That's good. Real good.
gave you a place to live. I got you a job. And all this time you were lying to me? Now you want me to break into this office? It's my ass on the line too.
Look, I should have told you. And I appreciate everything that you've done for me, Seb. I do. But this is the office of the guy who built this thing.
I should report you. Not help you.
You have no idea how this tech has affected my brain. This thing has ruined my life.
And that makes it okay for you to ruin mine?
You're right. I didn't think this thing through. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Jake, hold up. I'll meet you back at the house.
I guess he was working on the robots. These look almost human. Why would they have teeth? Room service menu. Who doesn't love a nice club sandwich? What would a scientist want with nail polish? Far Achian? How do I know that? Not again. What the hell is that?
Enter your past.
Covert ops. Always different, but some things never change. People are gonna die, but you never know who. Could be your friends. Could be you. Could be the enemy. They got friends too. Hostage situations are the worst. The only thing worse than being in a combat situation is being in one and not being able to defend yourself. And that's where we come in.
Right, so we are back, and yet again, this was, I was literally, I thought I'd try and get myself killed in this one. So I was trying to, and again, look how stupid they are. That is ridiculous. It is literally reminding me of, I mean, Redfall weren't as bad as this, with the intelligence of the AI. So I thought I'd just walk around, I won't bother taking too much cover. Got shot there, but I weren't really trying at all because I know how bad it would be with the enemy AI. For me, the biggest turn off in the game is when it's too easy, and that's literally what I'm finding in this game.
Even though it's
Uh,
chaos.
it is really it just bores you to death if it's too easy. I find I like a challenge in shooters and all that. If you're comparing it to the GTA games and all that, it's definitely a lot more challenging with the proper Rockstar games. This just feels like a rip-off GTA. Oh mate, look at that! That literally fucking walked past me. I mean, I might as well have put the controller down, and I probably would have still been alive. I mean, that is. See this. I mean, it's like they've released it. It don't even look finished. I mean, it's like they forgot to program the AI. It is. My God. I mean, and they want people to pay £60 for this. Again, it is like a £15 game. 15 to £20 at the most. I mean, look, I'm not even trying. I'm literally just fucking about, and I'm still alive. And your health regenerates anyway. So yeah, I mean that is probably the worst thing that happened. And it's because I'm just standing about. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'll just cut the video there because it is pretty much all that. Yeah, I mean you've seen enough of that. You don't want to watch all that crap. So driving about, I mean I put frame generation on. Again, it felt just about alright without it. So I thought I'd just put frame generation on, and it felt alright driving about. I mean driving about on the 9010 XT feels alright anyway. So that is probably the only thing that surprised me, was that I thought I was going to get a lot more stutters, like severe drops in the frame time, but it felt alright. So that's probably the only thing I can say positive about the game, along with cutscenes are alright, but I don't think that's what most people want in the game. You're looking at the gameplay. You want solid gameplay, you want a challenge, you don't want to be bored to death when you're playing it. And the other thing is this woman who talks to you, the narration is pretty bad, because you'll be going in the right direction and then she'll just say, what you doing or whatever. I mean you'll see, and see, she said, where are you going? I'm literally going where I should be going. So I didn't understand that. So again, she is stupid as fuck as well. So not only is the gameplay dumb as fuck with the enemy AI, she is losing brain cells as well as the game goes along. I mean, it literally does feel like that. The longer I've played it, the more stupid things she says. And I don't know if she's a fucking robot, but I don't know, she must be malfunctioning. So I don't know. I mean, so we're coming up to the shooting, and again, this was a complete shit show. Again, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try and get myself killed. I even jumped off the building, and somehow I wasn't dead. I was still alive. So I don't know. I mean, if that sort of stuff is gonna bother you. So, some people like easy games and they're not really into the technical stuff. But for me, if you're just getting shot, is it heavily story focused? I don't think the story is going to be good enough to hold the game up. I mean, it literally feels like one of them old sort of PS2 games where you didn't expect combat to be highly advanced anyway. But again, the hit detection don't feel good either. It actually worked there, but it seems quite inconsistent. But I literally just using like 40% of my true ability just to try and get killed. The guns just didn't feel good. There's no impact behind the guns. I mean, for me, it does feel like almost a free game at times. That I really can't understand them thinking that they could sell it for $54.99 or over. I mean, it's more expensive in certain countries. So I just feel you totally getting mugged off if you pay like around that price. I mean, your health regenerates anyway. It's not like I put it on easy difficulty either. So they're just really. I mean, you haven't even seen the best part yet. I mean, when we get upstairs, you'll see how stupid it is, and I mean, it is enough to bore you to death, I think, when you. I mean, look at this. Oh dear, it is bad. It is fucking terrible. It really is terrible. So, I mean, what a disappointment. I mean, I was looking forward to it, as I said in my last video. But I thought it could be a decent GTA / Cyberpunk game. But it's definitely a rip-off.
If you just leave, none of this will be necessary.
And they can literally release it in this state. This is why I don't buy games before I do a lot of research and I make sure these games are going to be worth my money.
Where the fuck is this thing?
It is just so easy and so dumb at the same time. I mean, I thought at least it feels like you're constantly like in some sort of action movie or something like that. But it just feels so passive, like, and you don't get your blood pumping when you're playing it. I mean, look at this. I'm literally just talking about not giving a fuck. I think, is this a bit there? Nah. There's one bit where I just think it is totally laughable. I mean, these animations are a bit. It might have been downstairs. Even their animations when they're ducking, that don't look normal. There's something wrong with that.
Downstairs it is.
So I think I'll just totally jump off a building here and try and kill myself. And it didn't even harm me, so I thought that's interesting. Yeah, so the other thing was the sensitivity on the aiming. You would need to make that more sensitive for the gun. Again, that is probably the worst thing that happened. So you get the odd bit, but it is so easy. It really is so easy. I didn't bother cover. I literally didn't have to cover most of the time because they're that dumb. So for me, if you're going to make a third-person shooter, it needs to be challenging. Otherwise, I don't see the point. Someone like me would just lose interest in the game. I mean, I thought there might be some decent gadgets or something, like some cool abilities, but nothing like that so far. So, I mean, look at all that. What is going on? All the shimmering there. So that's got to be a game issue. So yeah, I mean, we have got another part coming up that I thought was quite ridiculous with the enemy AI. So I'll cut back to that. I mean, this was quite funny, literally hilarious. So I had to rescue this hostage. So I just sniped this bloke up here, which obviously was pretty easy. So I'm just literally taking my time. I thought it would be more difficult to literally get in there, get into the building, but I found it not to be. If this game is actually going to have any chance of succeeding, they're going to have to do a lot of work with the combat. So I'll just make me way in it. Just like walking into the bathroom. And watch this. Wow, I mean, they literally got a shot off and completely missed me. And they're just standing there. I mean, that just sums the game up. It really does. Anyway, so that is it. That is pretty much all the gameplay. I mean, obviously, definitely not for £60. I can't recommend it all. It is not worth that. Can it be saved? Possibly, if they put the work in. If the developers put the work in, add some if they actually add DLC to it and stuff like that, mate, it's possible. But are they committed? That is the thing.
I don't think they found it.
I mean, I would have to say wait like 2 or 3 weeks. If it goes down to £20, then it's worth the curiosity. I mean, it's worth having a look. But no, not at this present time. I wouldn't recommend buying it at all because the shooting is bad. The enemy AI is horrible. I mean, it is going to be subjective. Maybe someone wants to sort of rip off GTA, play that for a bit. It's definitely not as bad as I thought with performance. I mean, on the AMD side, it seems to be performing all right. It still could be a lot better for me, like to at least get a solid 60 FPS at 1440p. Again, at 4K, it will be more demanding, but I suppose it is your typical Unreal Engine 5 game, so no surprises there. But that is one thing I'd say that surprised me. The performance is actually surprisingly alright. So, on the 97 XT anyway, I mean, it probably is going to be bad on lower end GPUs, no doubt. And that's pretty much the same story on some other games. In terms of performance, it's nothing out of the ordinary, which is, I did watch a video from Nick Tech, and he seems like a complete troll, this bloke, because there's another video. He showed the 97 XT doing better than the 4090 on the Hell With Us video. So I won't be watching any more of his videos. It seems like he's just a complete troll and full of misinformation. So, and he did show a video of this stuttering like hell on the 97 XT, but I haven't found that to be the case at all. So, whatever. I mean that was pretty misleading. So, yeah, performance is alright, acceptable, I suppose. And when you're driving about, you're not really seeing it dip much. So I've got a bit of gameplay of that, which I might add at the end of this video to show you how it performs when you're driving about. You do get drops to 50 FPS, but it seems alright mostly. On the PC anyway. I think on the PS5 it is performing terribly, so I wouldn't recommend it at all on there. Anyway, yeah, I think if they put the work in, there is some sort of potential there. Again, the cutscenes look alright. If the story progresses and is that alright, then it could be some sort of game, but not for £60. I mean, anything at the most, I'd say probably £25, £20 to £25 at the moment, considering the state it's in. So I wouldn't recommend buying it right away now. So that is my thoughts on it, really. It is a massive disappointment. It could be more broken as you get further into the game, but as I said, because the combat is so bad, I've not really got much motivation to play it. I've got Stellar Blade coming out later on, so I'll probably be playing that instead. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Diaz, wake up, it's Rigby. It's Rigby, Diaz.
What are you doing here?
Come with me. See that blacked out car over there? It's been waiting for us. It's a tail. The next time I call, you better be in that car.
Navigate to Red Rock Plains. Call Rigby. I'm on my way.
Get there as fast as you can. If they find that tech before you get there, this is over.
Yes, Rigby. Thanks for the new car. You must really love me.
The team and I will be with you as soon as we can. Dr. Okada is calling. Patch him in.
At Okada?
Okada, you're on with Diaz and Rigby.
I hear you are on your way out to Red Rock Plains as we speak.
Yeah, to watch and observe.
Right. And do you know what you're walking into?
They're criminals. It's a drop.
They're dangerous. You seem very calm.
Should I not be?
I just find that interesting.
That's enough of the science experiment, Okada. What are you seeing in the drone feed?
There are many of them. They're moving through the main structure.
That's tertiary information. Have they found the PCB yet?
Negative. The lack of daylight is hampering their progress.
It's only a matter of time.
And what do we do if they find it?
Get there, and we'll deal with that if and when it happens.
To think you work at Silvercorp and are one of the very few people alive who has a Mindseye. It is staggering.
Strange coincidence, huh?
All coincidences are just that. A determinist would say it was destined to happen.
Diaz, you just need to be determined to get to the plains.
Stay safe. Don't lose your head.
Call us as soon as you get there.